New day. God, it's bright. Got up at 0600. It's 0700 now. It's just having a hard time getting out of bed. Well, first things first, should figure out food. And I gotta ponder what the hell I'm gonna do today. No, I gotta move material. I set everything up yesterday with Casey there before I shut her all down and started messing with Miss Battleford. I had a moment of utter fascination. Just seems to like the harmonics or something. I just had to stare at it for a couple moments. A moment to come out of the trees. This is the one that's been established for a year. It's a little further behind than the others. Lots of apple blossoms. I see lots of snipping in my future because this won't do. Not a very big tree, but I need to encourage that foliage growth. Might be tough to see, but there's 2 rows of spuds there. And not everywhere, but I'm seeing they're popping up here and there. There's one. Well, not that one. One over here. Alright, good. Won't be too terribly long after rehealed. It's gonna be a vegetarian style breakfast. A little bit of butter in there, and this will be alright. Man, it's already starting to feel pretty damn warm. It's gonna be a hot one. Well, over breakfast I decided that I am going to fire up Missy, and first thing I'm gonna do this morning is I'm gonna go down to the dam and I'm gonna go see if I can bust that up just a little bit more. Beavers are nocturnal, so if I get that started right now, then I should have all day for that to drain as much as possible. Well, grease and fuel, there we go. Behold, one night's work by the beavers. It's actually quite a bit of material moved. There's got to be a few of them. Well, that's all got to go. Well, it ain't perfect, but nothing ever is. Take a look, see the damage. Kind of working my way out as I'm going. I'm glad I got front wheel assist. Ooh, the tires in here. Just kind of getting stuck as I go, so started pulling material back to try and build this area up here. If it rests for a while, I'm hoping it'll dry up, but I don't know, it's so lumpy and bumpy, it's probably more likely just gonna hold material. And I'm not willing to let Missy get in here anymore unless I have Casey here with the winch, because yeah, she's pretty soft. Good drainage though, pretty happy with that. Boss called me to work. I get to survey an SML tomorrow. That's all right. Paying work. It sounds like fun. Anyhow, on a whim, I went to check my connibear traps here on my way back with Missy, and what did I find? I was quite surprised. Yeah, I got something. But all there is remaining is just a foot. So I'm going to replace this trap, set this in the culvert, and I'm actually going to set one over on the other side of the culvert too, because this is pretty successful. So I'm going to do that. Well, connibear trap's a pretty cool unit. 2 tools required. Here's your spring, that's what gives it power. First thing I'll do is I'm going to release that foot there and toss that aside. A couple clips here, get that ready. like so. And I have a little clip there, keeps that spring loaded until I'm ready to arm this sucker. See, that's where all the force is right there. Sharp claws in them little bastards. Goodbye. So that's pretty well armed. Animal goes through there, and when they trip the trigger, which is right here, oh, looks like one part of the trigger's broken. Fuck! Alright. Well, they'll still do the job. Set that right towards the middle-ish. There we go. So, yeah, the secret sauce of this unit's right here. Not sure if you can see it very well, but when this wire gets nudged or something, it releases this. So right now it's fairly safe. Still got these clips in place. And that's about how it should go. So I'm going to set this down here, and once I'm happy with its positioning, last thing I'll do is take those clips off. I'll prevent that from being, the chain prevents it from being dragged away. Let go. Alright, beaver floats in there, he hits the trigger, snaps closed. So I'm just gonna take that safety clip down. Another safety clip, alright. That's it. She's armed, ready to go for the next beaver. Oh great, there's a log there. Well, it's a good thing I got an axe. Not much to it. Alright, so beaver gets dead. And the trap's all done. The second one comes through not too terribly long after. I'll get that one too. So that's a win. Yeah. Now what are we gonna do now? Ah, yes, I got finishing mower. Belts on it were in pretty bad shape. I got them all fixed, new belts. So I just want to put the guards on in place. I'm not sure where the nuts all went, so I'm probably just gonna find some jobbers for them. Regardless, I just want to get that all covered up so the belts don't get any more sunshine. They're kind of halfway heavy. Note to self, do not start using that finishing mower until I get the tensioner adjusted and thread locked in place and I get nuts on those guards. Otherwise they're just gonna fly off, bounce off. Who knows, bad stuff might happen. Got a bunch of stumps that are sticking up here. You know, you try and get them down low right off the bat, but you drive over it a few times and you press the ground down and around them and the stumps start sticking up again. So I'm gonna do a little bit of stumping here, kill some time. peasy. That didn't take very long at all. Move my way on forward, see what's up. And we're back to the trail, the end of the trail. I turn this thing around. That's all been cleaned and cleared. Creek's just over there. And there. So I'm not gonna go too terribly long and hard, but I think clean a little bit of line here. Make myself feel better. Well, that went pretty quick, nice and easy. Should be able to boogie the UTV up through there. That's Old Trail. Takes me over to a birch stand, really nice one. Oh, man, still got a couple 100 meters to get over to that beaver hut. I think I'm gonna start packing her up. It's nice to see this drained. You can see that it was right flooded and backed up even to here, even though that break in the dam, a couple 100 meters. Found it! I knew I left it hanging here somewhere. Got you. So, when I was logging last time in ways that would make a OH&S officer cringe, I snapped this thing. I snapped the cable. I actually caught it on video when it happened. Anyhow, decided it was a little unsafe, so I upgraded. I went and I got this thing custom made. A little bit better. So that's that. And I got myself a drawbar, a proper category 2 drawbar to go on the tractor. Go on a clevis, and Bob's your uncle. Now I'll be able to really move some large trays and not have to worry about, well, if that cable break, well, I think the tractor will rip in half before that cable breaks.